What's going on, folks? Ted from Immersion here, and I wanted to do a quick PSA video. Once again, I look like a disaster because I've been busy working on all of my home improvement stuff, but I saw this, someone messaged me about it, and I finally saw it present on D&D Beyond, and I wanted to just give a quick PSA that it exists, but also talk about what potential ramifications something like this might have for the future of content as we know it, because what I'm talking about here is a product that's existed for a while but has only just shown up on D&D Beyond, and that is Domains of Delight, a Feywild accessory. Now, I made a video that was, I had a little bit of a clickbaity thumbnail about DLC in our Dungeons and Dragons games, but I do kind of stick by what I said. For those of you who don't know, this is, at least on D&D Beyond, an $8 supplement. Now, I believe this was part of Extra Life, so the proceeds do go to support that charity, which is a good thing. And this came out, was it a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, following the release of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And what was interesting is many people, myself included, thought that Wild Beyond the Witchlight was going to be an adventure, but also like a Feywild campaign setting to give you information about what it's like to run a game set in the Feywild. And unfortunately, that's not the case, because the only thing it has is a little bit of the information around the particular areas you find yourself in within the Feywild, not just a lot of generic Feywild information. However, Domains of Delight, a Feywild accessory, does. It provides you information about what creating your own Domain of Delight could look like, and a variety of other stuff. I won't go into it too much because I do have a full video reviewing the document that I'll link and put in the video description. But part of the thing I also thought was interesting is there's one really sweet picture, a picture of like a storytelling spider in Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And what's odd is that the caption for that is like, if you want to learn more about this yarn spinner, I think is the character's name, visit this link. And it's got like the written out URL in a D&D book to tell you to go to your computer to type out that URL to then download and purchase this book separately. So here it is on, D&D Beyond. You can see it right here, Domains of Delight, a Feywild accessory for $8. And it goes on to just basically give it the description. Again, let's see. Some Domains of Delight. This accessory helps you create Domains of Delight and the Archfey who rule them, building on the information about the Feywild that appears in the DMG. The ideas, tips, and tables in this chapter are meant to spark your imagination. Here is my original review from September of 2 years ago, September of 2021, where I reviewed it. You can also see the room looked a lot less finished here as I was still working on it. And then here it is. So it is the exact same price as the best adamantine seller here on the DM's Guild. Same price as it is here on D&D Beyond, but this is the first time we've seen something that was previously only released on the DM's Guild ported over to D&D Beyond. And I can't help but wonder, is this a slow burn process of phasing things out from the DM's Guild to D&D Beyond? We've heard from the Content Creator Summit and things since then that Wizards of the Coast is looking to create a marketplace on D&D Beyond. We don't know the specifics of it. It's very early conversation. But essentially, in my mind, turning D&D Beyond into more of like a Steam marketplace, which is kind of, in a way, what the DM's Guild lets you do. You're allowed to use and have access to certain tools on the DM's Guild that you wouldn't have access to otherwise, like certain properties and IP you couldn't use, but you turn over half of your profits as part of the reason of doing so, and you also no longer retain the rights to anything you develop if you release it on the DM's Guild. However, One Bookshelf, the parent company of D&D Beyond, has been purchased, and Drive-Thru RPG kind of associated. They combined forces with Roll20. And if D&D Beyond is looking to become the official digital aspect and possibly may have ties with the virtual tabletop that Wizards of the Coast is developing, it would make a lot of sense for them to say we have our VTT and DM's Guild, or D&D Beyond rather, and we're going to combine them. So let's try to push out any other virtual tabletops. Now, they haven't said that officially, but could this be the writing on the wall of the future that we might see, where the Domains of Delight is being ported over to D&D Beyond? Could we start seeing this for a variety of other things? There are some content that Wizards of the Coast has released previously, again, only to the DM's Guild. And then could we see more things making their way over to D&D Beyond officially, and then use that as a means to slowly phase out the DM's Guild? However, the DM's Guild also contains content from all previous editions of Dungeons and Dragons all the way back to first, right? That's something you can do that I feel like if you're only living in the 5th edition world, you wouldn't really pay too much attention to. But you can go to edition here and go all the way back to OD&D BX, and the products are here. Let me go and show you here. The products are here for you to go ahead and purchase. So, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Perhaps it's just a means to provide the Extra Life content in more avenues, which is in theory good because all the proceeds go to Extra Life. So this is getting more people the opportunity to purchase it and more people the opportunity to help support a good cause. If that's the case, I'm all for it. But I wonder why now of all times, and I can't help but wonder and speculate, is there some ulterior motive to this? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I'll see you all next time.